Hi, I'm Jocelyn Cahall, and I'm coming to you from Garner, North Carolina, hopefully to answer the question, why is the Captain Joseph House important to me, why I choose to volunteer for them, and why, when I'm in a position for charitable giving, that I choose them. The answer is two parts. One is that for most of my career as a licensed clinical social worker, I worked with bereaved families who'd lost somebody in a combat zone. And there's nothing like this for them. There's very little for Gold Star families in terms of services to help them support and recover. And so this kind of program where they're going to be able to go and receive respite in a supportive environment with the mutual aid of other Gold Star families is just desperately needed and a phenomenal answer to that need. The second reason it's really important to me is because my husband, Chris, was deployed with Joe, as in Captain Joseph, when he was killed overseas, with two other team members, Marty and Aaron, with their interpreter, Zaki, and with their working dog, Hunter. And so, as you can imagine, it was something that had a tremendous impact on my family, but nowhere near the impact that it had on the families who lost somebody. And doing this work in honor of them is important. It's important because it's validating to those families who experience this loss. We've promised not to forget, and this is one way that we can honor that promise. Also, we often say, what can I do? What can I do when someone dies, especially in a traumatic situation like what happens to service members in combat zones? And this is an answer. This is something you can do. This is something I can do. And so when I'm in a position for charitable giving, I choose the Captain Joseph House. Also, I am going to be a volunteer and do some aftercare work for them, supporting the Gold Star families when they come home from their trip to the Captain Joseph House. And I hope that that will have an impact and also give them ongoing supports simply to help them navigate, once they come home. So because I believe that it's very important work and desperately needed, I support the Captain Joseph House Foundation, and I hope you will too.